The silence and the awakening. On November 14, 2023, Voyager 2 fell silent. It sent back only a meaningless stream of binary data, a faint echo of its long journey. For a moment, it seemed the spacecraft, which had ventured farther than any human-made object in history, was lost forever. The cause was identified: a memory failure in its onboard flight data system, FDS. This failure risked permanent loss of communication with a probe that had become humanity's eyes at the edge of the solar system. But the scientists refused to surrender to despair. They made a bold and daring decision: to reallocate critical code to other areas of Voyager 2's fragile memory. This operation was not just delicate, it was unprecedented. It began on April 18, 2024, a moment charged with tension and hope. Every command sent across the vast gulf of space would take 22.5 hours to reach Voyager, and the same to return. Each attempt was a step into the unknown, a conversation across billions of kilometers. Just 2 days later, after months of meticulous work and nerve-wracking anticipation, something extraordinary happened. A transmission from Voyager 2 crackled into the control room. It was faint, distorted, and strange, like a whisper from the edge of eternity. Engineers stared at their screens, disbelief etched on their faces. The signal was unlike anything they had ever encountered in decades of space exploration. It carried a subtle but unmistakable pattern, a rhythm that hinted at intention. It was as if the spacecraft had nudged aside a cosmic curtain and whispered, "Look. The usual data, magnetic field readings, plasma densities, cosmic ray counts, arrived as expected. Yet layered atop that was something different, structured and enigmatic, almost impossible to classify." Voyager 2, launched in 1977, had long left the familiar planetary skies behind. It had journeyed past Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune, and crossed the heliopause, entering interstellar space. It drifted into a region where the sun's influence faded, where the familiar gave way to mysteries that defied comprehension. And now, it had returned a transmission suggesting that the boundary between the known and unknown was not a simple line, but a domain of complexity and subtlety we could barely imagine. The transmission did not reflect a malfunction or mere noise. It hinted at an encounter, a disturbance, or perhaps a presence in the darkness, something patient, watching while humanity remained comfortably inside the heliosphere. If Voyager 2's instruments, designed to measure plasma, particles, and magnetic fields, picked up a signal that could not be explained by error, then the question is profound. What lies beyond the sun's influence? The interstellar medium has never been truly empty, but the signal suggested it might be structured, inhabited, or sentient in ways we cannot yet understand. For decades, Voyager 2 had faithfully sent back data on solar winds, shock waves, and cosmic rays, refining our knowledge of the Helios heath and heliopause. But crossing this boundary now appeared to be not a simple transition, it was entering a domain governed by unfamiliar rules. Sudden fluctuations in particle counts and magnetic fields appeared. Layered atop them was a structured, encoded sequence that resisted all attempts at explanation. No glitch, cosmic ray strike, or software error could account for this anomaly. If it was a natural but unknown phenomenon, then much of our understanding of interstellar space must be revised. If it was artificial, Voyager 2 had become the first messenger from a realm where someone, or something, had been waiting for us. Built with 1970s technology and powered by radioisotope thermoelectric generators, Voyager 2 still reached Earth with only a whisper. It moved at 15 kilometers per second relative to the Sun, an ancient machine carrying the weight of human curiosity across the void. And yet, this distant probe had encountered something extraordinary. It was no longer just a spacecraft, it was evidence that beyond the heliopause lies more than silence. The timing of the transmission was itself curious. As Voyager 2 moved deeper into interstellar space, its signal should have weakened steadily. Instead, anomalies appeared. Ambient plasma readings shifted dramatically. Magnetic fields twisted unexpectedly. And then came the structured signal, layered and deliberate. Mission teams initially considered the obvious: cosmic ray strikes, solar flares, or tape recorder malfunctions. But all explanations failed. They realized, one immediate implication is that the heliopause is not a simple shell. Crossing it may be like stepping into a hall of mirrors. Interstellar winds, solar plasma, and magnetic filaments interact in ways we cannot fully model. Voyager 2 detected oscillatory waveforms that matched no known plasma phenomena. Could these signals be echoes of ancient supernovae? Or traces of an intelligence using interstellar space as its realm? If so, humanity's assumption of cosmic solitude may be naive. The first whispers of intelligence may not come from planets, but as patterns drifting through the void itself. Voyager 2, designed for geological and particle science, had become the first responder to the unknown. Its instruments oscillated with the rhythm of something vast. Voltage fluctuations synchronized with the anomalous frequency. Systems stable for decades began to behave as though influenced by an external force. Tiny shifts appeared in telemetry timing. It was as if the spacecraft had been touched, not on its metal, but within its code. Some speculate that information itself might be transmissible, like an imprint left by contact with an organized field in interstellar space. The transmission could be a message, encoded not in language but in structure. Relationships between frequencies and timing intervals may serve as a form of cosmic syntax. Voyager 2 might have returned alien mathematics, a warning, or an invitation expressed as resonance. Astrophysically, the implications are staggering. Voyager 2 was deep in the interstellar medium during the solar minimum, where the heliopause shifts outward. It crossed a boundary not just of space, but of energy. Cosmic radiation should have increased, yet the probe encountered coherence and silent order. This challenges assumptions about entropy and thermodynamics. If self-organizing magnetic or plasma structures exist, then the universe may host macro-scale intelligences, formed not of matter but of fields. They could perceive time across millennia, communicating through magnetism and radiation. Voyager 2's faint radio pulse may have elicited a response. That haunting hum could be acknowledgement or curiosity, deliberate or instinctive. Even as conjecture, it shifts our understanding of consciousness and existence. Voyager 2 reminded humanity of its smallness in a vast cosmos. The faint hum was not just data, it was the universe acknowledging its own reflection. Engineers replayed the data repeatedly. Microburst formed complex fractal geometries, self-similar across scales. These patterns mirror chaos theory and biological systems. Fractal symmetry suggests organization akin to life itself. Perhaps consciousness is not confined to biology. It might arise wherever complexity allows self-organization, across cosmic scales. Voyager 2 may have brushed against a mind not of matter, but of fields spanning light years. The echo returned to Earth as a faint pulse, a whisper from the unknown. It is terrifying not because it threatens us, but because it suggests the universe may already be aware. Mission Control faced a duality. This was both the greatest scientific discovery and deeply personal. Voyager 2 carried our languages, music, and humanity's signature. For it to be acknowledged, even faintly, felt like recognition from the unknown. Yet the transmission never repeated. It was as though the encounter had been a glance, then withdrawal. Voyager 2 continues, transmitting routine data, but every packet may carry another fragment of the unknown. Voyager 2 moves onward, tracing a thread between the known and the unknowable. It is farther from the sun than light travels in a day. Its environment is still, yet micro-fluctuations hint that the void has memory. Humanity's greatest act of listening has only begun. Voyager 2 persists, a spark of human curiosity carried by the cosmic dark. Its faint heartbeat is a testament to endurance, a reminder that even the smallest spark of inquiry can outlast civilizations. The transmission changed everything, not just our understanding of the cosmos but of ourselves. The universe is not passive. Every pulse from Voyager 2 is a dialogue across infinity. Somewhere beyond our reach, the unknown stirs, and our oldest machine has touched it, and survived. Voyager 2 drifts where starlight barely grazes its metal skin. It is a silent witness to a cosmos alive, aware, and unmeasured. Earth listens as this fragile signal forms a bridge between thought and eternity. The universe may have replied, and that reply will haunt and inspire humanity for generations. The void is no longer silent. It has structure, rhythm, and memory. Voyager 2 is a messenger of that whisper, a testament to curiosity and discovery. Its faint hum is a pulse of recognition from the vast unknown. And as it sails onward, humanity watches with awe, knowing that in the deep dark, the cosmos itself has acknowledged